Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be taking a look at 10 small mods that are all worth checking out. The first mod I have for you is Wild West Vats sound effects. This mod replaces the sound effects to a Wild West theme when you enter and score critical hits in Vats. While this probably isn't going to be a mod for everybody, and it definitely fits Fallout New Vegas 1.4, I personally love it, and it goes great with the Gunslinger perk. Grab and Eat is a mod that everybody should have, especially if you're playing on survival. What this mod does is let you pick up and use items right on the spot. Just walk up to them, hit the new button prompt, and now you don't have to go digging through your inventory. This works in all kinds of items too. You can eat and drink, use chems on the spot, read notes off corpses, and even equip weapons you find lying on the ground. This really is just one of those mods that'll probably never leave your game. PreWar Binoculars is a must-have mod, especially if you play as a stealth character. This mod adds a pair of binoculars that you can buy from weapon vendors, craft at the Armory workbench, or steal from the mayor in Diamond City. Once you have them, you can take them over to the weapons workbench, where you can pick from 4 different zoom options, including 4, 6, 8, and 10 times zoom. Along with the zoom options, you can also add attachments, like recon and night vision. To activate the night vision, all you have to do is look through the binoculars, hit the fire key, and you'll be able to turn them on and off. They will need batteries to function though, and they work just like ammo. So to get a hold of the batteries, you can either craft them at the ammunition workbench, or buy them from weapons vendors. Another handy mod for stealth players is Throwable bullet casings. This mod works just like balls and bricks did in The Last of Us. Just toss one down, and your enemy will go and investigate the sound. These new bullet cases are crafted over at the chem station, and you can even pick one back up after you throw it down. V740 new lockpick changes out the lockpicking textures, so you know exactly where you broke your pin. Along with fixing up the lock, you also get a new texture for the pin and screwdriver too. It's a pretty simple mod, but it makes lockpicking so much more enjoyable. The Seen Better Days PIPBOY retexture is definitely the most realistic PIPBOY I've seen so far. It really makes sense to see a PIPBOY be in really rough shape, considering all it's been through. It survived the nuclear blast, sat in the floor of a vault for 200 years, and now it gets abused every day in the wasteland. If you like the banged up look, but still want to keep the screen in one piece, check out the optional file in the downloads. Traits for Fallout 4 brings back the trait system from previous games. Once you pick your special points, you'll then be asked to pick 2 traits from 15 choices in total. They range from extra Vats accuracy at the cost of charisma, increased action points at the cost of endurance, and an extra agility point with a higher chance to break your limbs. It's a great mod to add a twist to a new playthrough. The mod Scavver's Toolbox adds a nice way to scrap items on the go. It's craftable over at the chem station, weighs nothing, and only costs 1 steel to make. All you have to do is drop it from your inventory, activate it on the ground, and you'll see a few options to pick from. The Store Junk option will transfer all your junk into the box, where you'll be able to go through it and remove anything of value. Then once it's all in, just hit the scrap junk button, which will break everything down to its crafting components. Once you're ready to go, just pick it back up again, and everything will transfer right to your inventory. It's a nice simple mod for people who can't leave anything behind. Settlement Armory at Rifle and Handgun racks adds 6 new items to the workshop menu. Under the Defense tab, you'll find the new Settlement Armory workstation. It raises your settlement's defense by 3, and there's even an optional file to turn it into a weapons dealer too. Along with the new workstation, these also include weapon racks to place around your settlements. These racks are just for show, so you won't be able to interact with them, but it's a nice item to go off the impression of a well-defended settlement. The mod Tracer Light 'em Up adds a new Tracer bullet effect every round to make combat a little more exciting. This mod actually has a few uses. First off, you can now pinpoint your enemy's location just from their gunfire, which really is a great feature to have, especially if you have the in-game radar turned off. This mod's also really useful in third-person mode, especially if you don't like using the crosshair. Now when you shoot, you'll actually be able to see where your bullets are landing. Lastly, this mod is a lifesaver for anybody using a mod that makes nights almost pitch black. As much as I like the atmosphere of not being able to see at night, it can make combat a little annoying, since I can't see anyone, but everybody else seems to be wearing night vision goggles. So now with the mod bullet traces, it really evens out the playing field. Hopefully in the future we can see a mod like this that somehow hooks into the game, because shooting a tracer every 3 or 4 bullets would definitely make it a little more realistic. One mod I really recommend using this with is War of the Commonwealth, because if you combine those 2 mods together, you end up seeing some pretty nice light shows a night. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know in the comments which mod's your favorite, or let me know of any other small mods I might have missed. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next showcase.